What's up, guys? Welcome back. The time has come. UFC 306. Sean O'Malley versus Merab Davalishvili at the Sphere in Las Vegas for the Bantamweight Championship of the World. It's been a long time coming. It's finally gonna happen. See what Dana's been glazing it about this whole time. Had to get more money from Saudi. But let's get to it. Let's get the picks in. Let's get to it. Speed running these picks because you know what it is. Speed run them, and yeah, I think it's gonna be a great main event at co-main, and then Diego Lopez versus Brian Ortega is gonna be amazing. And there's actually a little bit more hype after yesterday's presser, which we'll get into that in a little bit. But first fight of the night, there's only 10 fights on the card, like in total. One early prelim and stuff like that. Yeah, it's pretty crazy. Only 10 fights though for the Sphere. 10 fights. Insane, but hey, it's what it is. What it is. Let's get right into it though with the picks. Raul Rosas Jr. versus our Quinling. I don't even know how to say that, man. I'm cooked, okay? Duolingo is downloaded, promise. I'm just gonna get speed run this though, but I think Raul Rosas Jr. is gonna win. I think he's just pressured. Is gonna be too much for him. I think he's gonna out grapple him if they get to grappling. I don't think it's not a smart idea for the other guy to grapple him, but I think he's just gonna does. It's like a layup fight. You know what I mean? Like I get it. You want to build up a star. He's young. I think he's only 19 years old. And little layup fight. I think Raul Rosas is gonna win. I think he's gonna out pressure him. If this guy tries to grapple him, he's cooked. We already know Raul Rosas is gonna try to grapple him the whole time. I think he's gonna win by decision probably. And if I don't think he'll, maybe. Nah, I don't see a knockout here. I don't see a knockout here at all. I'm gonna go with the Raul Rosas Jr. by decision. All right, move on to the next. We got Yasmin versus Kathleen. Speed run this. I think Yasmin's gonna win. Oh wait, forgot about this. We got Edgar Chazir versus Joshua Van. Joshua Van by decision. At the presser, he didn't get a single question. A single question asked him. He just wasted his time. He shouldn't have even pulled up. Actually, shouldn't have even went. He got 0 questions asked to him because Merab was just yapping about absolutely nothing for 3 minutes straight. But hey, what it is, what it is. I think Joshua Van by decision. Yasmin by decision. Manuel Torres versus Inciano Bahamendez. Probably chop that up, but it is what it is. I think I'm gonna go Manuel Torres here. He's looking pretty good in his last couple fights. Um, Bahamendez hasn't looked insanely crazy. I remember when he first came into the UFC, I liked him. He was pretty good. He had a couple of nice knockouts, but I don't think he's been super dominant lately. I think Manuel Torres is gonna take it. To be honest, probably by decision. I hope that these full cards is not just like decisions after decisions after decisions, because that would be absolutely insane, and everyone's gonna be laughing at Dana. But it is what it is. I mean, we have a 155-pound that's knockout power, 115 zero knockout power, 135. I don't think any of these guys have knockout power. But Barbarossa probably get a submission. I mean, there's potential knockout power here, so maybe Manuel can get a knockout, or maybe Isiano Bahamendez can get a knockout as well. But and then who else we got? 135 zero knockout here, zero knockout here. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, there's not that much heavier people in this card. So more highlights. I mean, I could be completely wrong. I hope I hope every fight's a knockout, but I mean, can't hope for that all the time. You know what I mean? And yeah, I'm gonna go Manuel Torres here. Irene Aldana. Wow. And then Norma Dumont. I'm gonna go Irene here. I think her boxing's gonna be probably be heavy boxing pressure this whole time. The press people from yesterday were asking her if she's nervous because she can't get any finishes and submissions and all that, and she was like, "No, I'm just here to fight," or whatever she said. I don't really remember, but I think that'd be cool if someone gets chinned here. That'd be cool. I'll be rooting for that. She's just smurfing her MMA career. You know what I mean? 11-2. I'm just kidding, but I'm gonna go Irene Aldana here, probably by decision. Um, I think she's coming off a loss. We'll move on to the next. This one is good. This one is good. This is the fight I mentioned that there's more hype around it for Ronaldo Rodriguez and Ode Osborne because they were going at it. They were yapping at each other. They were going at it. Ode Osborne was like, "Who did you fight? Who have you fought?" And this guy was just. I heard that he was saying some very disrespectful slurs in Spanish, and yeah, I mean, he was going at him. He was literally just going for this guy, Ode Osborne's throat. I mean, it was pretty good energy. He kept getting up. They were getting up at each other and yelling at each other from across the little stage thing. But I think there's more hype. This guy created more hype. I don't even know how old he is. Is he on a win streak? Don't recall. Well, he's only had one fight in the UFC. No wonder I didn't know. Cooked. Anyways, I mean, Ode Osborne is not that good either. Let's be honest here. He's won one out of the last 3 fights he's been in. And he's coming off a submission in March. I mean, come on now. Let's get serious here. Anyways, yeah, this guy was Ronaldo Rodriguez was going at Ode Osborne. I heard he was just going crazy, telling them very terrible slurs in Spanish. Could be wrong. The translator kept it PG-13, which is understandable. You know what I mean? It was a live stream, but I'm excited for this fight. I'm probably gonna go Ronaldo Rodriguez if he was going that crazy. And yeah, he low key brought more attention and more hype to this card. I mean, this card is all right. There's only 10 fights. It's not crazy. We all know the best fights on here. The main event, Brian Ortega versus Diego Lopez, and then the Grasso versus Shevchenko. But this one's more. This is exciting as well because Ronaldo brought that energy and was really going at it, trying to make using the UFC platform what it's made for to make yourself a star. They're not gonna make you a star. You got to do it with talking smack and winning fights and putting on beautiful performances. Hopefully, he doesn't get a decision because if he gets a decision, all right, we understand it. It's just gonna be whatever. But if he gets a knockout, he knocks out Ode Osborne, submits Ode Osborne, he's gonna become bigger and bigger, which that's what the UFC wants. We go next. Daniel Zahuber versus Esteban Ribovic. Let's just say Esteban has a 69-inch reach for lightweight, and he's 5'10". That guy is short arms, okay? Daniel is 6'1", 77-inch reach. I'm gonna go Daniel here. What kind of wins they're coming off of though? They're coming off any decision, submission, unanimous decision. I'm gonna go Daniel Zahuber by decision, probably. I'm pretty confident in that. See what Ribovic is coming off of 2 wins. KO, unanimous decision. Yeah, but he knocked out McKinney. Come on now. Let's get serious here. I'm gonna go Daniel Zahuber by decision. If he can stay behind that jab, his reach is there all day. He could outbox him easily. If he can stay behind a jab and just pick it and move linear, go across, you know what I mean? He's fast with his footwork. Or I can see a knockout 155, you know what I mean? But just to be safe, I'm going to do Daniel Zahuberman by decision. Just to be safe. And and really, yeah. Daniel's over by decision probably. Alexa Grasso, Valentina Shevchenko. Wow, I couldn't almost cook that. I'm gonna go Alexa Grasso here by decision. I really think this fight is gonna be one of those Max Holloway versus Alexander Volkanovski, where Max Holloway cannot beat Alexander Volkanovski. I think Valentina Shevchenko is not going to be able to beat Alexa Grasso. I think it's just going to be one of those situations. Valentina's a little bit older. She's getting up there in age, but I just think it's going to be one of those situations. You know what I mean? Even though they're coming off their last fight, it's a draw. People say Valentina won. People said Alexa won. It's what it is. Judges said it was a draw. Not a judge. Not my job. But Valentina also said if it comes to the decision again, they're automatically giving it to Alexa because it's this fear, Mexican independence, stuff like that. I think she's like trying to put a way out. You know what I mean? Even if she loses, doesn't put on a good performance, she's gonna be like, oh, and it goes to a decision like, oh yeah, like I already said it was gonna be like that, this and that. You know what I mean? Like just trying to build in excuses already, and it's not cool. I mean, it is what it is. I think Alexa Grasso's still gonna win probably by decision or submission. But I think she's gonna just. I think she's gonna win by decision. To be honest with you, if we're lucky, we get a submission, rear naked choke or something. But I really think it's gonna be decision. Alexa Grasso and Valentina Shevchenko probably retire after that, and then it's who knows what's next. Women's MMA is not booming, to be honest. Oh wait, wow. Let's lock this in right here. What's going on here? I completely missed the fight. It's cooked. Anyways, Brian Ortega versus Diego Lopez. Here we go. We got Eagle Man Brian Ortega. This fight can go two ways, okay? It can go two ways. Diego Lopez's pressure is going to be too much for Brian Ortega, and he just gets knocked out or puts in a submission, and then the fight's over. You know what I mean? It can only go those two ways. Or Brian Ortega goes the distance. Diego Lopez slips up, gets caught in a triangle. T City, Brian Ortega, come on. Or he gets him in any type of submission. I think the only one to get knocked out is Brian Ortega, but I do not think he's gonna get knocked out. I think Brian Ortega's gonna come in here healthy. The last time they were fighting, it was it was a week's notice. He couldn't cut the weight. That's why he got sick, I believe. And I just think I really think Brian Ortega's gonna win. I'm a Brian Ortega fan. I know Diego Lopez is a hot prospect coming up, but I just think he's gonna win, man. But I'm saying, like I said again, Brian Ortega is a slow starter. He eats too many punches. If Diego Lopez comes out first round looking to take out Brian Ortega's head, it's gonna be bad news because Brian Ortega eats a lot of punches. He's been rocked a couple times. He's been dazed a couple times from a couple shots versus what's his name? What's his name? Rodriguez, the one he submitted. I need to get his name. Yair Rodriguez. There we go. I knew it. During that Yair Rodriguez fight, he got rocked a couple times. He was looking pretty shaky. He was in deep waters. He didn't look good. He looked uncomfortable in the first round. Came out second round, and he did what he did. You know what I mean? Yair Rodriguez slipped up. I think I could see Diego Lopez doing that same exact thing. Brian Ortega just weathering out the storm. First round, he's shook. He's dazed. Second round gets absolutely locked in. Diego Lopez slips up. He grabs a leg. He grabs an arm. He takes him down to the ground. Gets a single leg or a double leg. Takes him down to the ground. Puts a submission in, and it's. I could see that's how I see Brian Ortega winning. Diego Lopez is going to be too fast in the first round, and then he's gonna be like, okay, I almost got him, I got him, and he's gonna try to go finish him the second round, and then he's gonna get caught. You know what I mean? I think he could get caught with something in the second round or the third round. I think he's gonna. I mean, it's only a 3-round fight. I think Brian Ortega finishes in the second round. I'm gonna go second round submission for Brian Ortega. If not, I mean, what do you really do with Brian Ortega if he wins? I mean, if he loses, I don't know. I mean, I don't know. I really don't know. I think he's pretty locked in. I think Diego Lopez is also locked in. He's a very hungry top prospect. I know a lot of people are picking Diego Lopez, but because he's a favorite, he's a young star. Their UFC's pushing him. I understand. It'd be great to. I just think right now Brian Ortega's gonna fight, and he's gonna win. I think he's really gonna win. Whatever I just said right now didn't even make any sense, but I really do see Diego Lopez winning too, though. I'm gonna be honest. Oh man, I'm gonna go. I'm just gonna go with who I like. I'm gonna go with Brian Ortega submission second round, and then we go to the main event: Sean O'Malley versus Merab Davalishvili. 5'11" Sean O'Malley versus 5'6" Merab. 72-inch reach for Sean O'Malley. 68 reach for Merab. I mean, let's get serious here. Merab doesn't submit anybody. Merab doesn't knock out anybody. Okay. Sean O'Malley, statistically, Sean O'Malley is more likely to submit Merab than Merab is to submit O'Malley. Statistically, you know what I mean? So, I can see. If Merab wins, it's gonna be by decision, and that's it. And then, like I said in my previous video, if Merab wins, beats Sean O'Malley, Dana White instantly it's gonna be Sean O'Malley to show up rematch. Boom. They do not want Merab to be bantamweight champion. They don't really like him. Dana White is it just expresses, you know what I mean? When Merab was taking out his stitches with a butcher knife, when he cut himself mid camp posting it. You know what I mean? Sean O'Malley is going to win. He's an absolute technical sniper. I think people underestimate his ground game. I think he's going to get up every time that Merab takes him down because Merab usually lets people get up instantly. I think he's going to rush in. I think he's also too emotional for this fight. Yesterday at the presser, he was just yapping about nothing, literally yapping about nothing, telling Sean O'Malley, "Oh, you got lucky. You don't finish nobody. You got lucky. Early stoppage, early stoppage." And Sean O'Malley hit him with the, "But I finished your best friend, right? I knocked out Aljamain, huh?" And Merab got heated. He gets sad. He gets in his feelings. He doesn't know how to be very stoic. He doesn't know how to control his emotions. I think Merab is coming out here with fighting with emotions. You know what I mean? I think you need to separate that and really focus in the task at hand. This is a one in a lifetime opportunity for a UFC title. I think Merab was too worried about promoting the fight on social media, going to Mexico, doing all these antics, doing all these skits while he's getting cut in camp. He's getting staph infection in camp. He's getting taking out his own stitches in camp. You don't need to be showing all these things, man, to leading up to the fight. You know what I mean? And I think Sean O'Malley is this is a terrible matchup. This is a terrible matchup for Merab. You know what I mean? I believe Sean O'Malley knocks him out second round. Genuinely believe he can get knocks him out second round. Merab said he wants to stand and strike with him, which is a terrible idea. Sean O'Malley says you will absolutely get killed on the feet, which we know this is going to be too bad. This is like I understand that um people say he's more scarier than Aljamain Sterling was, but I think it's the same. The only difference is the Merab does takes chances and does reckless takedowns. You know what I mean? He's gonna go in with emotions and he's gonna dive head first for a leg. He's gonna get caught with an uppercut or a knee up the middle. I could see that also happening in the first round. Honestly, it really can. Um, the only defense, Merab, wrestling cardio is different from striking cardio. You know what I mean? Because Sean O'Malley's coming off a 5-round performance from Cheeto Very, but he was just striking zero wrestling, zero takedown threats. But Merab is just gonna try to take him down, take him down, take him down, take him down, have 25 takedowns in one fight. You know what I mean? I don't think that's gonna work. Even if it does, I think Sean O'Malley's gonna get up every single time, or he's gonna be too fast. He's gonna put up a trap. He's a master at feints. He's gonna have Merab biting on things. First round, we know Sean O'Malley can start fast. He's gonna go, and I think if he starts fast enough, he can finish him in this first round. But I think he's gonna finish in the second round. I don't think Merab's gonna get a takedown or even a chance to get a takedown. You know what I mean? Um, I just don't think Merab is locked in as we say he is, and he's 33 years old. Sean O'Malley just turned 29. Um, I think this pressure is too big for Merab right now. He's never been in a fight like this. He was just been trying to promote the fight, promote the fight, promote the fight. And yesterday when he got asked a question, he was just literally yapping about thin air for 2 minutes. I got an ad in the middle of the press conference, and he was still yapping. He was still yapping about absolutely nothing. That I'm a star. I'm so grateful. This and that. Like, I understand, but he was just yapping about absolutely nothing. He was getting booed the whole time. They were already booing him when he was saying he was grateful for America and the fans. He was already getting booed. You could tell it was ticking him off. I think um he's a weak mind. He has like a weak mindset for this type of fight, or he's just weak, mentally weak, and he can't like lock in, if that makes any sense. Because we seen him attack that fan in the stands. We seen him um blocking all these people from Sean O'Malley's gym and camp, and I just think Merab is fighting with too much emotions, and he's gonna get caught. If you fight with too much emotions, you don't think properly, and you get caught. You know what I mean? Or if Merab wins, like I said, it's gonna be decision, instant rematch, on to the next. They want Sean O'Malley to be champion. They want Sean O'Malley versus Umar. I don't think that's the right matchup to make. Sean O'Malley versus mentioned Figgy or Aldo. I mean Aljo. No, Aldo. Yes, Jose Aldo. And yeah, Sean O'Malley's gonna beat him second round. When they faced off, Sean O'Malley was locked in, towering over him, telling him that his worst nightmares about to happen. Um, yeah, I mean, the worst nightmare is about to happen. He's gonna get slapped. Merab gets dropped every fight. He rushes in with his hands. He goes into for takedowns with his hands down. Every time he throws a right hand, his left hand's down. He's gonna get countered with a left hook. I mean, we've seen this time and time again. We understand the wrestler, scary versus striker, scary bad match for the striker. I just don't think Merab is locked in. And yeah, I mean, I just want to show you how smart Merab is real quick, because if you're picking Merab, I want you guys to see he's a very smart guy. He's a very smart guy. I'm gonna show you how smart he is real quick. Merab dives headfirst into a frozen lake. That's how smart he is. He's the smartest guy on earth. He does cut his head open, and I think he gets stitches or he gets his head glued shut. I'm not gonna show that video because I'm not gonna show that on this video. But he does split his head open, and there's blood. He shows the blood and stuff. But I will not be showing that. But that is the guy that is fighting Sean O'Malley. You're telling me that guy cannot get chinned? 100% he can get chinned. If you don't think that, you're insane. And that's it. Tomorrow, UFC 306, Sean O'Malley versus Merab. Like I said, um, to be a good fight, I have Alexa Grasso winning, Sean O'Malley winning, Brian Ortega winning. And yeah, I mean, hopefully it's as good as Dana White says it is. Hopefully the little movies are good. And yeah, that's about it. Thanks for you for watching. Please like and subscribe. Please comment the video, share the video. And thanks for watching. See ya. I did want to show this video real quick of Sean O'Malley facing off with Merab from Dana White's angle, because he has audio right there. It's nice and close and personal. This, I always analyze it. My fighters that I like, and pretty much every fight, I would like to analyze it to see the energy they're giving off and see who's giving the more alpha or dominant energy from somebody. Um, the body language really says a lot. The eye contact, and who's really like focused in, who's really in the moment. And I'll let the video play and then I'll break it down again. But here we go.
Knock the fuck out. That's about to happen. That's about to happen. What's gonna happen? Tell me what's gonna happen.
Rob saying he's gonna break him. Don't believe that for a split second. Okay, here we go. Let's rewatch that again. Sean O'Malley is giving me the same energy he gave Aljamain Sterling when he knocked him out. Okay? Merab is here with glasses. He's scared. He wants to hide behind it. Sean O'Malley's locked in, took off the jacket, took off the glasses. He had at the press conference, he had glasses on. And he's coming in already saying, "Yo, I'm gonna knock you out, buddy. You're going to the shadow realm with a punch." And let's continue to watch.
Worst nightmare is about to come true. You close your eyes at night and you see yourself getting knocked the fuck out. That's about to happen. That's about to happen.
Keep dreaming, he says. Keep dreaming. Good luck, good luck. He said, Merab. And Sean O'Malley says, "I'm going to knock you out. Your worst nightmare is literally about to happen."
What's gonna happen? Tell me what's gonna happen. You can't break me. You're knocked out.
Merab says, "I'm going to break you, brother. I'm going to break you. You're going to get broken." Sean O'Malley says, "You can't break me when you're knocked out." Clever line. I wish they picked it up, but it didn't. I don't think that's going to be possible. We saw the Piotr Yan fight. Sean O'Malley, whatever, controversial fight. He got taken into deep waters. You know what I mean? But this is what I'm looking at this key detail right here. Watch this.
Your time now. You are champion. I enjoy it. I enjoy it.
Merab folds instantly, sticks his hand out for a handshake. But Sean O'Malley was not going to shake his hand. He was keeping it straight, dialed in. "I'm going to kill you" type energy. Merab folded, stuck his hand out first. Watch this. Doesn't even give him a proper handshake. Sean O'Malley doesn't even care. I was already looking away. Ready to knock him out. That's the energy I'm looking at when I see these people face off. When I see Sean O'Malley, when I saw Diego Lopez, it was more respectful. Brian Ortega, Diego Lopez, Brian Ortega kept his sunglasses on. But this is a championship fight. It's a different caliber. Diego Lopez and Brian Ortega are obviously not fighting for the title. But I also think this fight's a little bit more personal because Sean O'Malley knocked out, quote unquote, Merab's best friend. I don't believe that's true. Aljamain Sterling, his best friend. And I think that Merab's taking that energy into the fight. I don't think that's good. But that's just my opinion on that. Could be overthinking it, could just overanalyzing it, trying to cope, you know what I mean? But like I said, I can't see Merab winning just a 5-round decision. I don't see Sean O'Malley getting finished or anything like that. But if it does happen, it is what it is. Their life moves on, but that's just the energy I'm looking at. I think Sean O'Malley's more locked in, and Merab is too emotional. We see what happens to emotional fighters. It doesn't end good. And yeah, thank you for watching. Please like and subscribe. Share the video. Thank you for watching. See you later.